Nine-team investigation under court-ordered guardianship. Jan Garwood lost her home, her car, and all of her rights. We reported back in 2020 how she used a secret cell phone and social media to escape a locked dementia unit and had her rights restored. But I-team investigator Adam Walser has learned she's still struggling to get her life back after escaping from Florida's broken guardianship system.
In her small apartment, Jan Garwood tries her luck. Her toy slot machine doesn't pay cash, but ringing bells and flashing lights remind her she is winning.
Look at there.
Hey, God smiles on me all the time.
Garwood overcame nearly insurmountable odds to get her rights restored after spending 3 years under the control of 2 professional guardians.
When people have their rights restored, like you did, is there any kind of safety net? Is there any kind of help?
I first spoke with Garwood in April 2020.
Hey there.
She messaged on Facebook, then called on FaceTime from a locked-down dementia unit using a secret cell phone snuck in by her son, Alex.
I went on Facebook and I said, if anybody out there is reading this, I'm been locked up in an assisted living and I can't get out and I need an attorney.
Garwood landed in guardianship in 2017 after she was injured in a car crash while grieving the death of her son. A judge ruled she wasn't capable of taking care of herself, taking away all her rights and her ability to control her resources.
Where there shouldn't be anybody that should be able to have 100% control over anybody's life.
Disgraced former professional guardian Rebecca Furley was appointed to care for her.
And she just looked at me and said, "Are you Janice Garwood?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Good. Get your keys. You're coming with me."
The families are wanting some answers here. Furley later resigned from all her cases after state investigators alleged she was responsible for the death of a man under her care. Furley was charged with 2 felonies and is awaiting trial.
Let's go on to record case number 2017 GA 1200 in the interest of Jan Garwood.
Denise Willis was appointed Garwood's new guardian. At this court hearing, Willis asked for permission to sell Garwood's home to an employee at the ALF where Garwood lived. The house was not listed for sale and never had a formal appraisal. The house was in a neighborhood of $400,000 and $500,000 homes, but was sold to the ALF employee who had a business relationship with Willis for $250,000. Garwood, a former realtor, objected to the sale.
This is all money, and I really resent it. Every penny I had is gone. It's not right.
Ms. Garwood, I'm going to cut you short here for a second because I've heard this a few times before. Ms. Garwood, stop talking. Let's make sure that you understand. You routinely ask me to have you re-examined to see if you have capacity. You do not possess capacity at this time.
All that changed after Garwood's Facebook plea and a visit from Guardian Reform activist Hillary Hogue.
Are you happy with your guardian?
Are you kidding me? I hate my guardian. My guardian hates me.
Hogue put Garwood in touch with attorney Vito Ropo.
I filed a motion to be appointed as her counsel at her request. And I put in there that I believe that she should be re-examined.
A different judge ordered a new evaluation by a doctor who gave her a nearly perfect score, stating that she is fully capable of handling and executing her own personal, medical, and financial day-to-day affairs. Within weeks, Garwood had her rights restored. Garwood now shares an apartment with her son Alex and his girlfriend.
You don't know where your money is, where your things are?
I only have my Social Security. She took everything else.
Records show that Willis deposited $171,000 from the sale of Garwood's home into a special needs trust Garwood can't directly access. The apartment is furnished from the dumpster at her apartment complex.
I was lucky that the day I moved in, they started putting out furniture.
This is part of the few things I grabbed out of the house.
A program from her mother's funeral, a family menorah, and a picture of Garwood's late father were among the few items Alex was able to save out of Garwood's 2,700 square foot home.
The rest of it's just gone. We don't have, we don't know if it's in a trash can or in storage. We're really being left in the dark with that.
And you don't know if Denise Willis has these, or?
Right, there's no communication from Denise Willis trying to, make things right.
Willis was investigated by the Seminole County Inspector General's office last September, which concluded Garwood's Nissan Rogue was sold significantly under value. 13 months of her Social Security income was unaccounted for, and the Guardian did not get required court approval before depositing proceeds from Garwood's home sale into that special needs trust. The Florida Office of Public and Professional Guardians revoked Willis's registration in April after finding multiple violations in 6 cases, including incomplete accountings and failing to visit wards. Willis did not respond to our request for comment. Garwood says despite all her challenges, she knows God's still smiling.
I believe that I have to go through what I have to go through so I can tell somebody else what happened and save them from going through it.
Even though she lost nearly everything.
You're going to spread the news around of what guardianship can do to your life.
We've been trying to do that for the last 10 years or so.
So your luck might be better than hers. I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser taking action for you.